Alright guys, well clearly I have some explaining to do. Here is why I quit posting truck content. I'm doing my videos outside, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'll start this thing and we're filming the truck. Dang! Idling. And I already know you're gonna have questions. Well, you have 3 trucks. How are you not gonna post truck content? I'll explain here in a sec. Oh shit! It's cold out here today, boys. I need to move it. I need to move it back up here to the trucks. But I'm here to do some explaining today on why I quit posting truck content. Probably ask yourself, well, I've seen you posting on another page. Yes. Well, that is not what this video is about. Why did I quit posting truck content on my TikTok page with over 100,000 followers? I'm gonna plug my mic in real quick so you can hear me a lot better. Hello, testing. All right, that's much better. All right, well, I'm gonna wear my sunglasses so you guys can't see how much I blink because I blink like a mofo. Anyways, so why did I quit posting on my TikTok account with over 100,000 followers? Well, a lot of people ask me, they're like, well, isn't that how you're gonna grow? How are you gonna grow your YouTube when you're starting a brand new account? How are you gonna do this? To explain all that, you gotta know my backstory on where I came from, what I used to do as far as a job. Because as many of you guys don't know, I actually turned my 100,000 follower page into something that produces me enough money to come off the road, if that makes sense. I don't really like to go over numbers just because a lot of people don't like to talk about that stuff. If you would like a whole breakdown of the TikTok shop influencer side of stuff, I would love to make a video on it. But this is strictly why I completely quit posting truck content on that page. So as many of you guys probably do know, maybe not know, especially if you're brand new, I used to be a traveling welder. I worked for different companies. I was a contractor. Basically, a company would call me, say, hey, we need some welders. You and a few buddies need to come out and weld, need to make some money. Come out. I hated it. A lot of you guys probably don't know, I have a 16-month-old kid. I did not want to be on the road. I was on the road for almost 2 years before, obviously, he was born, and then for the first 5 months of his life, I had to work on the road. I had no other option. I had no education after high school besides welding school, but I've always ran my own business, and that's what I've always known I wanted to do. So welding was hard for me, having to go work for a company, and that's something I definitely didn't want to do. But the reason I went to weld school is because I was able to get some grants. I basically went to weld school for completely free. So it was one of those things, it's like I've always got something to fall back on. My brother was a welder. I figured I might as well be a welder because then we can travel together, and that's what we did most of the time. It worked out very good. Don't get me wrong, I made a lot of money. I actually enjoyed welding as far as the work. I never had a bad job, but I've always wanted to do this social media thing, and I know like what I'm doing right now, this is exactly what I wanted to do. And yeah, I'm not at the level where I want to be, but I've always wanted to do social media. I posted on social media for 3 to 3.5 years, from my first gen to my second gen to the first white 6.7 Power Stroke I had. I did nothing but post for 3 years and did not make a single dime, which is very hard for me. So obviously I had no option but to go out and weld on the road. And don't get me wrong, I kept posting truck content, but I slacked. I'd only post 1 to 2 days a week. I drove my Toyota Camry on the road. I had no choice but to post old content, and obviously it wasn't new, it was just old reused stuff, the stuff that just doesn't grow your channel. Basically, you're gonna get the story of where this goes into, how I found out about what I post now. And if you guys don't know, I do TikTok shops. I've always been a salesman, but that's not what I want my page to be. But the only problem is I could not do what I wanted to do as far as trucks go and also make a living, if that makes sense. So I can't weld and post truck stuff, but if I want to post truck stuff, I don't have an income at home. What was there to do? I was on the road. I remember I was working in Indiana at a steel mill, and I got a couple emails about the TikTok shop stuff going off. I have a buddy, Noah Gilmore, That Wide Ford, Trucks Gone Bible. He's got a few different pages on TikTok, and he was actually able to start selling some stuff on the TikTok shop about the emails that I had been getting. And he told me, he goes, dude, I just made a couple $100 today just from posting videos. I'm sitting there thinking, probably what you're thinking right now. There's no way possible. So I tried it. And I didn't quit right away. Obviously, I was working in a steel mill, posting 2 of those TikTok shop videos a day. I was posting them with clips of my truck, with a caption, with the product listed, which, by the way, before you get off here and go start doing that, you can't do that anymore. And that worked for a while. And don't get me wrong, I probably made some good money of it. A large chunk of the money I made in 2023 was from selling sweatshirts that way. That was my first taste of financial freedom, as you may call it. I made probably just as much doing that as I did welding. So the fact that I was doing both, I was making really good money. But it still wasn't enough for me to come off the road yet, right? So fast forward, I go work in Cincinnati. I go work a structural job. This is in October and November of 2023. It was 50 hours a week. I wanted something that was slightly less hours, so I had more time for that TikTok shop stuff. And that worked out pretty good. That's when I started posting face content. Basically, the content you will see now, if you search up it's_just_holding on TikTok, that's the content you will see. I hated that. I never wanted to do it. In my first video that I did like that, I almost deleted that. You can ask anybody I worked with. You can ask my brother. I almost deleted that video. But right to this day, it is still my biggest video. 11 million views. And I sold probably close to 8,000 of those hand warmers. I started doing the face content. I end up at another job for about 3 months from December of 2023 all the way up until the end of February 2024. That was the kind of turning point when I started uploading face content, you know, with my products, talking about them. I was still one of the first few people doing it, so that was my obvious advantage in the TikTok shop universe, I guess, if you want to call it. It skyrocketed in about January of 2024. I want to say I made like 12 to 16,000 that month. And at that point, I knew I had unlocked something. In my brain, I was so motivated. I was posting 2-3 of those videos a day. I was going crazy. I was working 50-hour weeks, and it was insane. I actually didn't plan on quitting welding. I was still going to do both because I had plenty of time to. As long as you work 50, 60-hour weeks, you can spend 2-3 hours a day, make 2-3 videos a day, and you can post plenty of videos. And I want that to motivate you guys because that's what I want to see you guys doing. Even if you're not posting shop content, if you don't want to. Even if you're posting truck content, if you're working 56-hour weeks, do not use that as an excuse because I did that for 5 months. And I was able to come off the road. I haven't welded. March 1st was the last day I welded of 2024. It is now January 21st of 2025. And I have been home ever since posting these TikTok shop videos. I've been posting some other truck content on my other pages. I'm able to do actually what I want to do. I'm able to be home with my family, my kiddo. I basically just wanted to make this video, again, not to brag, to be transparent about why I don't post truck content on that page. I've got all kinds of comments, all in my shop videos, from back from when I post truck content to now. If you scroll on a video, you'll probably be able to look at the comments and see somebody say, he fell off. I hope I didn't lose any of you guys watching or lose any respect because, you know, I'm trying to make a living. I'm trying to be home. If any of you guys are traveling welders, you know it sucks. It sucks to be away from family, let alone when you got a kid that's growing up. My kid is now, again, 16 months. He was around 7 months old when I had came off the road, so I had missed that 5 to 6 months of his first life. That sucked. It was the worst thing, and I knew I needed to do something about it. So that's when I locked in, I flipped a switch, brought me off the road, and was able to give me exactly what I wanted. So again, I'm basically making this video. Why did I stop posting truck content? I knew I needed to do something to come off the road. Because obviously, I was going to be having a kid soon. Back in summer 2023, I looked at dropshipping. I looked at all this different stuff. Nothing was working for me. So TikTok Shop was the first thing that worked. And I've got, again, I don't blame people. I've got lots of people judging me in my comments. I want to post that too on that page. I feel like I would get a lot of traction. It would probably help me get a lot more followers. And it would probably maybe even promote this YouTube, which would be into a new business. But I can't give up my income that I make from the TikTok shop side of things just to possibly get a bag from over here. You know what I mean? And yeah, I could start selling merch. I could start doing all this stuff. But if I switch algorithm, say right now, I'm in the TikTok shop algorithm. So when I post a TikTok shop video, it gets posted on somebody's For You page that is more likely to buy, meaning they have either already bought from TikTok shop or they possibly like the product, like they've liked those TikTok shop videos before. If I post a truck video, it might get shared to somebody that wants to buy something, right? So the person that's willing to buy something sees my truck, they're basically not going to like the video, they're not going to watch it, meaning it gets no engagement. It takes 2 to 3 weeks to be back into the algorithm you want to be posting. So that 2 to 3 weeks where I'm not making any money, well, or possibly longer, you see what I'm saying? I have to start brand new pages. All my brand new pages, I'm going to have them all linked in the description, so you can go follow all those. I would love to use that following to promote my other pages. But as of right now, that's just not feasibly possible with that being my main income right now. So I just felt like I needed to make this debriefing video on why I don't post truck content on that page. I know it hurt a lot of people when I quit because I had 20,000 followers that have followed me for my truck. And I'm sure a lot of those people are the people watching these videos because I know I don't get a whole lot of views on these videos. But I'm hoping this kind of your perspective and hopefully you can respect that. You know, I was trying to come off the road. I was trying to spend the time with my kid. I was trying to be here for my family instead of being 10 hours away from home. It's not the way I wanted to live life, and I knew there was something in me that basically said, you don't have to do this anymore. And that's when I flipped that switch in summer of 2023, started looking for options, and TikTok Shop got set on my desk, and it did great for me. I would love to see all you guys try the TikTok Shop thing. Looks like right now TikTok is back. A lot of people ask me, what am I going to do if TikTok gets banned? I don't know. I want to say I will probably take a few months off from everything and go strictly YouTube and Instagram and Facebook to promote my YouTube and try to go YouTube full time. But as of right now, TikTok is back, and I'm gonna keep posting on my It's Just Holding page. That's the truck page on there. I'm gonna keep posting on that hella. I'm gonna be posting on Instagram a lot, Facebook a lot, Snapchat a lot, but I'm gonna be posting on absolutely everything, trying to promote this YouTube because I want to get these YouTube videos where they're generating an income for me so I can start making entertaining content for you guys. Because I know my YouTube following, I know they're gonna be the ones that are my genuine followers. But since TikTok is back, if you would like to check out my TikTok shop course, again, you don't have to. If you'd like to look at it, I've got a bunch of videos and a course in a line, exactly how you need to learn it, that teaches you how to do what I do on TikTok shop. It's cheap. It's cheaper than a meal at Texas Roadhouse with your old lady. If you want me to break it down a little bit better on how the process works, I do it there. Or I can do another video on YouTube, honestly, for free. I don't even really care. But the TikTok shop course is going to teach you exactly what to do step by step. So if you'd like to look at that, while TikTok is back, so maybe, possibly, you can make some money from it, click the link. It'll be a wap.com. You can sign up there and you can view the whole course there. It's super simple and easy to use. There's a chat in there if you have questions. Again, I hope this video opened your eyes why I quit posting truck content on my TikTok. It's _justholding, the account with 100,000 followers. So if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, like, comment down below what content you would like to see, or message me on social media, because I've got all different kinds of content ideas I'm going to be shoving out YouTube videos. I hope you like these type of videos. I feel like I need to come on here and explain to you why I don't post truck content on that page anymore, because a lot of people wonder, a lot of people have questions. And if you want to see a breakdown video on how the TikTok shop stuff works, if you want to watch me make a TikTok shop video, I will make that video. I'd love to. Comment down below. Let me know what you'd like to see. All my other social medias are linked in the caption, and then along with that TikTok shop course if you'd like to learn what I do. Anyways, I'm out.